It's 11:11. Make a wish. I wish my hair was a little bit longer. Wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl with a good nail color. It's gonna be a long night. So I think on Mondays I'm going to start this thing where I read stories. So bedtime stories. Monday nights. Sounds like a plan. And tonight's story is The Little Engine That Could. Once upon a time there was a train of cars who had a very important job. For you see, one day of every year the train of cars was to deliver wonderful gifts to the children in a nearby village. It was a very important job as the children lived on the other side of a big, steep mountain, and it was hard work for the train of cars to cross that mountain with her very heavy load. But the train of cars didn't mind because she knew what joy her train of cars would bring to the children. Rocking horses, funny clowns, bouncing balls, and even toy monkeys, giraffes, and elephants. Oh, and the delicious treats, red apples, sweet strawberries, juicy oranges, and even scrumptious lollipops. The train of cars was chugging along the countryside, merrily as she was happy with her load of toys um, and delicious treats. Chugging. But then something went wrong. The train of cars began to slow down, going slower and slower until it came to a complete stop. Oh no! How was the train of cars going to cross the mountain now and get her toys to the children? The little train of cars stood there hoping for help, when along came a great strong engine, all finely cleaned up and black. He was just finishing work of pulling a long passenger train with all sorts of fine cars. "Oh, big engine!" cried the train of cars. "Will you please take us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and we're loaded with toys for the children on the other side." But the big passenger engine puffed and snorted. "It's not my business to pull such a little nobody as you. I pull much finer trains than you." He switched himself to the side of the track and passed the little train cars. Pretty soon there came along another great strong engine that ever pulled a heavy freight train over the mountain. "Oh, big engine!" cried the little train of cars. "Will you please take us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and we're loaded with toys for the children on the other side." But the big freight train puffed and snorted more angrily than the other. "I've done enough work today. I've done enough. I've done enough. I've done enough." He switched himself to the side track and passed the little train of cars. Pretty soon there came along a smaller engine, all dingy and rusty and dusty. The little train of cars called out, "Oh, engine, will you please take us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and we're loaded with toys for the children on the other side." The dingy, dusty, rusty engine grumbled, "I never could pull you over the mountain. I haven't got the strength. I never could, I never could, I never could." And he switched himself to the side of the track and passed the little train of cars. Along After a long time came a little small engine, humming and hurrying along, whistling and ringing her bell in a very liveliest fashion. So the little train of cars cried out, "Little engine, could you please take us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and we're loaded with toys for the children on the other side." Now the little small engine had never been far away from the freight yard, but she did not mean to let those children go without their toys if she possibly could help it. So she answered, "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can." Then she came straight up to the train of cars, caught hold of her and began to tug and pull. Pretty soon the train of cars began to move slowly, and the little small engine kept pumping. I can, I think I can, I think I can. Slowly she gained speed. I think I can, I think I can. Now steady up the track. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. At last she reached the top of the mountain and puffed joyously. I thought I could. There below the city, on the other side of the great mountain, is where the city was where the children lived. Down she started faster and faster, singing merrily. I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could. And so the children got their toys, thanks to the little engine that thought it could, and did. The end. Wasn't that a great story? So I think on Tuesdays I'm going to start this thing where I do Trivia Tuesday. And I'm going to keep the polls for the punishment open until tomorrow, where I'm going to say exactly which one I'm doing. I think I'm going to end up doing the Happy Meal one, where it's blenderized. I'm getting nervous about it though. I was watching John Green's blenderized meal and I kind of started gagging from it, so I'm really nervous about it. If you have any other suggestions, please leave them in the comments or in the comments of yesterday's video. Either or would be great. And I will see you tomorrow with Trivia Tuesday. Yeah. All right. Bye.